Hello folks, this is Aitanaja from inspiredtorise.com and today we have the ASUS Zenfone 2 laser here with us for an initial hands-on full review and an unboxing of this device, the ASUS Zenfone 2. The code is ZE500KL and the Zenfone 2 laser is the latest variant of the Zenfone 2 and this device has just been announced and it would be launched soon enough on the occasion of the Zenfestival, which is 6th of August. And let us just unbox this whole thing. So this is the Zenfone 2 laser. It looks almost the same as the Zenfone 2, and let us just remove this thing. So on the first glance, the Zenfone 2 laser looks just like the ASUS Zenfone 2 from the front, but here you can see on the back the differences. The back of the Zenfone 2 laser has a very nice matte finish which also gets smudged easily, because you can see all of the fingerprints and oil stains from my hands on this device, so that feels really bad. But here you can see the laser, the autofocus laser is present over here, and you have the true tone flash and a 13 megapixel back camera and the ASUS power rocker button, which is the same as seen on Zenfone 2. And the feel in hand is really great because of the different back cover, different back finish of the cover. The feel in the hands is really great and the smartphone does feel really great in hand. So what's inside the box? Inside the box of the Zenfone 2 laser, we have the Zenfone 2 laser smartphone, and apart from that, inside the box, let's just go somewhat inside the box. So inside the box, we have the USB cable, micro USB to USB cable, the adapter, and no earphones, sadly enough. But I guess this compartment was initially meant for earphones, so maybe the end user would get earphones inside the box, inside the Zenfone 2 laser box. So coming to the smartphone, ASUS has implemented the Zen UI in a very nice, decent way. So it's this almost same as before the Zen UI. There are no changes in the Zen UI, some few minor tweaks here and there in the customization and categorization of applications, but still the Zen UI is almost same as before. So let us just see what's inside the hood of this smartphone. Let us just peek a little bit more inside the smartphone's hood. And so the Zenfone 2 laser comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, 1.21 gigahertz quad core processor, which is really different from the Zenfone 2 which was launched earlier this year. The Zenfone 2 laser comes with a Snapdragon chipset, not the Intel one, and which is the Snapdragon chipset has a more acceptance amongst almost all of the folks. And these are the specifications: that this device has a 1280 into 720p HD resolution, and it's a 5-incher and feels okay enough in hand. It does not feel big, and the less space has been wasted on the bezel, so it also feels good enough in the hands. And going forward, all of this is the stuff is visible over here, and that was all about the innards of this device. And before we go further, let us just test the camera for this device. And the camera is the major selling point for this device. The camera is the laser autofocus camera, and this is one of the macro shots that we took from the camera. It really captures things with great detail, and here you can see the depth of field effect in the background, that the background is really blurred enough. And this is a sample time-lapse video that we took. This is a miniature shot that we took from this camera. The miniature shot really came out good. The scooter does feel like it's in a miniature mode. And this is a HDR shot, super resolution shot. This is a super resolution 52 megapixel shot taken from the Zenfone 2 laser, and the details are really great enough. And this is also super resolution shot. This is a night shot taken by us. So in the night shot also the skyline is visible clearly enough, but at points it has overexposed the colors and showed it to be yellow, whereas this is the original true color as shown in the low light mode. So sometimes it captures really good, sometimes it overexposes the photo. So it's as is visible in this photograph, it's really yellow, but actual color is really much closer to this. So it has some problems sometimes, but still the camera was out of 10, I would rate the camera as a 8.5. It's that good. So we will just show you the selfie performance also of this. So coming to the selfie camera and front camera performance of the smartphone, these are few of the shots that we took with the selfie front camera. So these came out pretty okay enough. As you can see that right now I was sweating profusely, but still the beautification feature in the camera managed to smooth out a lot of stuff. It's okay enough, the clarity is great enough, the wide angle is good enough, you can fit in more people, so the overall camera is good as compared to many of its counterparts out there. The front camera is good enough and the back camera is an absolute delight. So these are all of the shots that we showed to you. Now it's time for something more serious. Let us just test the performance of this smartphone, and we will run the AnTuTu benchmark over here. And we are just waiting for the AnTuTu benchmark to load up. Enable 64-bit. Okay. So that's done. And let us just test the AnTuTu benchmark. We would resume as soon as we have the final scores. So here we are amidst the last stages of the benchmark, and here you can see the frames per second: 4.5, 3.9, 3.4 and 5 or something like that, 3, 2.9, 2.6. So I guess going by the look of it right now, it looks bad enough. We will resume as soon as we have the final scores. So here we have the final scores of the AnTuTu benchmark, 23,495, which is an okay score for the smartphone because of the fact that this smartphone was launched in around so here is the final score for the smartphone, 23,495, which is almost okay enough considering the fact that this smartphone has a Snapdragon 410 chipset, and for that it's okay enough. And let us just see more about the innards of the smartphone. So we will go to the settings page and we will show you the Android version and almost every other thing about the smartphone. So it comes with Android 5.0.2 Lollipop, and that's all in all for the smartphone. Whether this would get the latest 5.1.1 update is yet to be seen and yet to be known. Apart from that, you have the easy mode features, do not disturb, and ASUS cover feature wherein you have a circular cover, and it helps you to have a new notifications at a glance and everything else. And keeping all of that aside, the smartphone is okay enough, not that great or not that bad. 16 gigabytes of storage. What's the main selling point of this smartphone? The main selling point of this smartphone is the back camera, the camera with the laser autofocus. So that's the great selling point for this camera, for this smartphone. And let us just see a few more things about the smartphone. So that was the AnTuTu benchmark, and we have a lot more things to test. So we will test the Geekbench 3 right now, and let us just see. So we did the Geekbench test, and here we have the final single core score of 487, multi-core score of 1476. The smartphone is a 2 GB RAM smartphone, and it has 4 cores, quad-core processor smartphone. So all in all, for a smartphone of this price range, it would retail for around 15,000 to 20,000 rupees, and for a smartphone in that range, it feels really great enough. And let us just push the smartphone a little bit more and play Real Racing 3 on it. So here we are with the Ford Focus RS that we have. Let us just start racing and not waste any more time on this. So this smartphone is one of the many smartphones that are being launched by ASUS in the recent events and in the recent Zenfestival. So out of all of this, the smartphone is one of the few offerings out of the ASUS Zenfone Selfie, ASUS Zenfone Deluxe, and this one ASUS Zenfone Laser and Zenfone 2 Laser. So the game has just begun, and this was a drag race. Nobody told me that. So I did a left shift, I did an early shift, so I lost really badly. But as was visible, the game played really smoothly, even though I played very badly. So I was disqualified for a false start. That's all for the gaming performance of the smartphone. Apart from all of that, the smartphone does run pretty well. Even in day-to-day usage, we found that it had almost no lag whatsoever. And let us just push the limits of the smartphone a little bit. And I guess we have a 4K HD video over here. So we would just start this 4K HD video. So the lag is visible, the lag is noticeably visible in the, and even the sound quality got cut off, even the feed got cut off. So I guess this is not one of those smartphones which can play 4K HD videos with ease, but still it's okay enough. And we also have, I guess, a few more videos, a camera sample that we took. We all have already uploaded this time-lapse sample earlier also. I actually had to take the smartphone for around 15 to 20 minutes in my hands to record this whole thing, the time-lapse video. And apart from that, games like bike racing, Real Racing 3, everything else works really flawlessly on the smartphone. And we would just I guess we would just test the music playback on the smartphone once. So we have Google Play Music over here, and we have few tracks also over here. So let us just play one of the good tracks that we have over here. Still I Rise. So overall, the maximum volume for this smartphone is okay enough. Even when you place it on a flat surface, the audio is okay enough, good enough, not that bad, because of the fact that the smartphone has a tapered profile. So the sound comes really good. So it's all in all, it's a good smartphone. The battery life is decent, not that great, but decent enough. And apart from all of this, the performance is good enough. Camera is the main selling point of the smartphone, and gaming is good on the smartphone, and the price would be good enough. Price has not been clarified as of yet, and price has not been diverged as of yet. So who should buy the ASUS Zenfone 2 Laser? This smartphone is for people who are looking for a budget smartphone solution which has a great camera, and it has okay enough looks, though it gets smudged easily, but it has okay enough looks, great camera, and a good value for money performance smartphone. Then this is the smartphone you should look for. If you want a really beast smartphone, then you should go for many other alternatives out there. But if you are okay with the Zen UI, and if you are okay with everything else on the smartphone, which is almost good enough, and it has latest Android Lollipop. So these small factors and these all things make the smartphone a decent value buy. The camera is good, the audio is good, the battery life is decent enough, and yes, talk about the call quality. We tested this smartphone inside closed doors, and we received almost 10 to 15 calls, and almost all of the calls were good enough. None of the calls dropped. So that's one of the great features.
So folks, this is an autofocus test where we have two objects at varying distance from the smartphone, and it is able to focus on both of them really clearly and in their really fast manner. So that's one of the cool features of the laser autofocus on the smartphone.
So guys, this is the ASUS Zenfone 2 Laser, and this was our full ASUS Zenfone 2 Laser review. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aditya Najha from inspiredtorise.com signing off, folks. Stay inspired to rise.